Let's start with Manchester. Quite an impressive game by Ole. He's in good form, and you can't really ask him to be sacked now. So the board is doing the right thing, because third place, you have to give him kudos for that.
At the wheel.
At the wheel, unfortunately dropped out of the Champions League, but in the Premier League he's getting things done.
In style.
Yeah, I mean, time and place, as I've said, right? Time and place. He's, if God had come to me and said, Lane, you're going to have to lose to Arsenal, but don't worry about it, right? I would have slept good tonight, right? Because when I reflect, we lost to Arsenal and we haven't lost a match since. Arsenal beat us and they haven't won a match since in the league, right? Arsenal is now in 15th, hovering, right? The dreaded relegation.
Yeah.
They're slightly above Brighton and Fulham is catching up.
Burnley take 3 points today.
Burnley took 3 points today.
That's very true.
Burnley is 2 points, I think 2 points behind them.
I think a game in hand.
With a game in hand. Woo! Right? Arsenal has Chelsea next week.
Yeah, man.
Right? And Brighton. So when they play Brighton, it's a relegation scruffle, right? So we want to see how that goes, right? Now, truth is, in the league, I think some matches we've been lucky, some matches we've been good. But hey, I'll take the luck. I take the luck every day of the week. I'd rather be lucky and win the matches and don't play exactly how I want than to be unlucky, lose the matches and I say, boy, we play good, but not into that. So I take it. Now, obviously, at this point in time, I cannot say Ole out, right? It's time and place, right? I have my personal feelings about it. I don't think he's going to carry us to win a title. However, sacking the manager right now after 5 games winning away, breaking records and so on is not the right move. However, we have 4 tough matches ahead. Let's see how he performs, right? He has to play Leicester weekend. He has to play Aston Villa, who gave Arsenal 3-0. Grealish, Bellerin, right? Never you forget. Right?
It doesn't feel the same without an Arsenal fan,
Yo, the man bounced Bellerin out of the picture and come like him bounce the whole of Arsenal fan off FFF. Yo, imagine people. All right, so we have FFF. We have 1 Chelsea fan, 1 Manchester United fan, and we have 3 Arsenal fans, and not one of them could make it today. I say no more.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at
Yeah.
Yo, it is what it is.
But to be fair, we have to excuse Danny because he's going to bring him sick note, right?
Yeah, Danny says he's sick, so we're going to ask you, Daniel, just walk with a sick note, just to show the people that you are actually sick and it's not an emotional bruise.
Yes.
Right, but we know you have only a doctor friend, so I can't really take it. I'm going to see which doctor signed it for no one, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, in the league, I can't complain. We have tough matches ahead, so I think Ole sell the players a dream that them can win the league, right? I don't believe it. But I'll take top 4. I hear the players coming out and talking and saying, well, they're talking like the manager telling them can win the league. So, well, we're not looking at the table right now. We're just playing every game and we'll see where we end up at the end of the season. Now, he's a very good man manager and it's a good thing to tell the players. So definitely, kudos for that. However, I don't think the fans should get crazy right now and say, well, we can win the league. We're not a consistent team yet. We've been winning these matches. However, in my mind, there's some slip up and it depends on how we manage the next 4 to 5 Premier League games that you can start to judge, because we have Leicester in there, which is a top 4 battle. We have Aston Villa, who has been playing some good football. We have Liverpool somewhere down the line, top of the league, and that's at Anfield where they have fans. And we have another game. And because the top 10 is so delicately poised in terms of the points, you lose 2 matches. I mean, you see it with Chelsea, Kevin. You lose 2 matches and you drop out of top 4. So it's not the time to get crazy and say, well, we're going to win the league. It's a time to continuously put pressure on the manager. And I think when the manager is under pressure, he performs better. So we need to keep the pressure on him and see if he can finish top 4. At the end of the day, for me, an average of 2 points per game is good. That will get a top 4, and I think we're just there. Arsenal is 1 point per game. I think that should keep them up. I think 38 points kept up the teams last year.
40 is goal though.
40 is
Have
goal.
to get to 40.
But I think 38 is just about enough. So, I mean, if we can keep an average of 2 points per game, then that should put us in the top 4. Then you look at next year where you say, okay, we need 2.5 points per game to try and win the league. So, it's a progression. I'm not at, we can win the league yet. I'm not at, we're definitely in a title race. I'm at, let's push for top 4 and keep it there. I want to say a few things about the match, right? So, we won a match 6-2, right? Yeah, 6-2. Brilliant selection from Ole. You know, when I saw the team, I was disappointed, right? And I'm sure a lot of, I'm in groups with Manchester United fans and they were upset because they say, why are we playing Scott Mctominay in a game like this after Pogba is on form? We need to be starting Pogba. And I said, why are we going counter-attacking football? I said, well, Lee's going to be pretty open. And, we start Dan James and I said, it's not a player that I like, I don't know my feelings about Dan James, obvious. But it was a good call from him. I have to give him praise, right? Dan James, it was a game where Dan James could get space and run, right? And it worked, he scored a goal. Plus him give you the defensive side of the game. Scott McTominay probably have the best game he'll ever have this season, right?
The rest of him life.
Right? This season.
Yeah, it was that good. It was that good.
Yeah, man.
Scored 2 brilliant goals.
A good assist.
A very good assist. Could have had more in terms of assists. Drive up the pitch, running at players. Very good passes. I think he played through Martial for a clear-cut chance. He took his goals very well, especially the second one. Very impressed with that. So I have to give the players praise, right? And it was a game that we could have easily won by more. We could have conceded more, but we could have scored a lot more goals in that game. And I think for me that it was a very good performance. It was a performance that you want to see the club have week in, week out. So definitely we have to big up the players for that.
So what I say is a couple of things. You have to big up David De Gea too. He made some critical saves at certain points that if those would have gone in, pressure would have mounted and the players would have under more pressure.
Best keeper.
With that said, also, Leeds is not good enough for the style of them want to play. Leeds want to play touch football and them can't control, right?
Yeah.
I
don't want to discredit them too much because
hold on.
I get your point,
Yeah. Why not discrediting
it's
them?
It's a side we lose 4-3 against Liverpool.
Yeah, man. It's a side we lose 4-3 against Liverpool, but it's a side that, and I didn't think Ole get it wrong from the start because when I looked at it as, all right, even when they score, I remember telling Diego, they'll finish 6-2. Because I think Ole set up perfect for them because they are predictable in how they play. The manager is very stubborn in his approach. So Ole actually set up perfect and it worked. And you have to give him the credit there, and which is why the truth is Ole at the wheel. You have to give Ole credit.
And it's a time and place, right? Time and place. I am not going to come out today and say, everybody know my feelings, right? I don't think he will lead us to winning, but I don't think we can sack him right now. I think there's a harmony in the dressing room. He's a good manager, and the players are willing to fight for him. It's not like what we're seeing with Arteta and all these roles that we're seeing in the club. I'm going to say this. I apologize to Ole. I misjudge him. Arteta is rubbish, right? He don't have the tactics. And I used to say Arteta has better tactics. He's obviously overcoaching. He obviously used to just pick up codes for Pep, right? And these Arsenal fans hype him up, and you are where you deserve to be. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.